to the channel. It's my new solemn way of doing it.
Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas. Because once again, we got some booze-related stuff for the holidays. We're just going to do a bit of an unboxing and a bit of a tasting. Why don't we start here,
Yeah, that
so
would
that we
make
can
the most
get
sense.
a little alcohol in our systems and be more charming.
Woo! For some reason, someone decided to gift us the fancy Captain Morgan. Was it private stock?
Not for some reason. It is for the specific reason of kind of finding out if good Captain Morgan is actually any good.
For some reason, we were the test dummies. I know why the reason is. I need to stop saying that. Anyway, cracking. Plastic. So new, so plastic. Oh, Lord. Very safe. Very secure. Please excuse our tiny screaming cat. She is fine, I promise.
Cat loves to scream.
Cat loves to scream. Is this a good... Yeah, it's a good pop. It's alright. It's okay. Well, you pour since you're in front of glass.
Now, I particularly hate Captain Morgan. It's one of the few things that I would like decline to drink.
Oh, it smells aspartame. Not aspartame. Nail polish removery.
Acetone.
Thank you.
I don't mind the smell of it. It doesn't immediately put me off.
See, I'm already running at a disadvantage. Captain Morgan is my got too drunk liquor. So.
Yeah, it was mine too. I've never told the story on the channel, and I'm not going to tell it now, but there was one time where I was just like, got unbelievably hammered because I was out of town on my own for the first time. And then we went to the liquor store to pick up like actual supplies for a wedding. And I just also grabbed a bottle of Captain Morgan. The first time I ever saw a bottle of Captain Morgan was then. I was like, it's got a pirate on, I'm going to get that. And like, I woke up under a toilet with a black eye and my shoelaces cut off. And it was just like one of the most just fear and loathing mornings of my life. And I didn't drink rum at all for 10 years after that.
Yeah. Mine was genuinely just someone booted for us. So they got us a bottle of Captain Morgan and then we drank the entire bottle.
Yeah. And it's like...
Don't do that, kids.
It was only when we got into like tiki and stuff, and then we got a bunch of different rums that didn't taste at all like Captain Morgan, or like, you know, just commercially typical Moxie's Earl's rums.
Spice rum.
That I, you know, found rums that I like and stuff like that. I imagine, even though this is the good stuff, it's going to be really mid-tier.
Yeah, just acetone. Acetone and fake caramel, that's all I got.
And this is a spiced rum.
Yes.
Caribbean rum with spice and other flavors.
Meaning that the brown is fake caramel.
Yeah.
Yeah, acetone and like caramel flavoring.
And
It smells like
the ingredients are listed as just rum, sugar, natural and artificial flavors.
sugar.
Which means it's not just, you know, rum from the distillery. It is flavored. and-
Sweetened.
Yeah.
How would you sweeten a rum? Anyway. Not the face that didn't have his courage, but
Yeah, it was okay at first, and it settled into disliking it. It's incredibly sweet. Like,
yeah, that is. Oh my, that's drinking syrup.
yeah, I mean, like, it reminds me of cola. Like,
It reminds me of just off-brand Coke at a bowling alley. There you go.
So there you go. Captain
But
Morgan,
Bernie.
still fucking
Fancy Captain Morgan, not
the,
worth it.
the picture of mediocrity. Okay. The next thing And what's going to be kind of the more focus of the video, we got a cocktail kit.
It's called Crafty Cocktails. It's got 2 beverages in it.
We got the no good way to do this, because we're filming in our living room. It came with stuff. Pineapple juice.
Yeah, it's got 2 cocktails. If I understand correctly, they are called
Little umbrellas.
the Float Plane and the Nutty Mixologist. They come with little instruction cards that tells you what they taste like, which ingredients are for which. It actually has YouTube videos you can follow along with if you have no idea how to make a cocktail. I also just noticed that the cards have a difficulty level. The Nutty Mixologist is considered a beginner, and the Float Plane, Merry Christmas, is intermediate. Apparently the Float Plane has a strong, bold flavor and is bitter.
We got this much Frangelico.
Oh my god, we got actual Frangelico! Everything is very...
Cheaply labeled.
I was gonna say, we really have to trust them that these aren't poison. Like, just, ooh, fake bamboo straw. It's paper, but it looks like bamboo. You can't see that, I'm just gonna show you. Shove that in my thing.
Desiccated grapefruit.
Yes. We should probably get everything out of the box and we'll separate them into their respective beveraginos. Is that it?
Okay, that is it.
Okay. I'll put this close by just in case it's not. Ow.
Yeah, why would you put it close by? I have so much more mobility than you.
I know,
in this
just
environment.
ran into a shelf. Okay. So. Left or right?
Left.
We are starting with the Float Plane. We need the... Oh, we have Angostura 7 here.
Yep.
It's recommended.
Yeah. That's crazy, because that's the one I was just moving to make room for the...
Excellent. I believe we have 2 of these, because once upon a time I didn't remember we had one. Are either of them open?
I don't think we have 2 of those, because that doesn't fit in the lower portion. The thing that we have 2 of...
We have 2 of a lot of things. We are currently trying to figure out which we have 2 of. You probably can't hear Alistair in the rogue chest.
We have an Angostura 5 down here.
We have an Angostura 5.
But what we have exactly 2 of.
Oh, we have... No? Is the screen chip top?
No.
This is riveting content. So we got our Angostura 7. We need the Crafty Cocktail Cinnamon. This one, I think. Syrup. Cinnamon syrup.
Check.
The grapefruit bitters. Adorable. Zap solution. This. Oh, it's... She'll replace lime.
Yeah.
And lemons. The spacing is a little funny. Anyway.
Yes, but it is called Zap Solution.
Zap! And cinnamon infused absinthe, which I'm guessing is this one.
Yeah. Oh, that's why it's in the mister.
Oh, yes. Alright. In a mixing vessel or shaker. I will read you the instruction.
Okay.
Mixing vessel. Add ice. Oh no. Where's our muddle stick?
I don't know that we exactly...
We have multiple because this is a... But we only use the mortar. Pestle. Whatever though.
Anyway, what's
Yeah.
the next instruction?
Well, to use a muddle stick to crush the ice until it is broken up into ice shaving. So we need a poundy stick.
And we're back.
Great success. Alright. La 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 la. In the shaker, add 2 ounces rum. One ounce cinnamon syrup. This rum is nice.
This is a strong cinnamon syrup.
Mm-hmm. Holy cow.
Smell that from a mile away.
It's lovely. 3 dashes of the grapefruit bitters, which is in a dropper, so 3 drops.
Well,
Yes.
drops and dashes aren't the same thing.
It's not a dasher. First complaint. Can't say dash.
That's
That's
3
3-ish.
dashes
Good
worth.
And half an ounce of the Zap solution. Which, I'm very curious of the smell.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, no, not nothing.
So I don't know how. I guess it's not going to add any flavor, but maybe just
Well, it's replacing,
lemon and lime.
so it might just be an acid.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Solution.
thinking. Yeah.
We are going to do a rinse of our rocks glass with the cinnamon infused absinthe.
And also, a spritz and a rinse aren't the same thing either.
No, but you spritz it and then. Not that way. It's not going to work upside down.
How does gravity want to work with this bad boy?
It just takes a minute.
Greg would have good close-ups of that.
We don't
It smells
care.
delicious, though.
Ooh, cinnamon absinthe, hell yeah. What's your new favorite Christmas cologne? Just gonna get a couple of last ones.
Yeah, there's kitty on the counter because we're not looking.
Oh, but we're looking. Where's the lid? There it is. The joys of clear lids. Fill shaker with ice and shake.
Maybe I shouldn't have rubbed that on my skin. Now it burns.
It is absinthe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice and shake.
High proof and so I'm adding ice to this as well.
Yep.
Okay.
I will let you shake, but the next step I feel like is in the weird order.
Smiles for Steve the bartender. And then what's next?
No ice. Straight. It's saying to strain, fine strain into the rocks glass and then add the crushed ice.
Yeah, let's
I feel like that's
reverse
backwards.
that, yeah.
Very high tech crushed ice. Lovely. Oh, nice. And then garnish with a dehydrated cinnamon grapefruit wedge. Those ones. Cinnamon grapefruit wedge. I get the vibe this is going to be kind of cinnamony. Desiccated what? Just tick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the float plane, which smells delightful.
I don't know what it reminds me of.
I'm into it and I love it.
I do really, really like it. And
I'm gonna say it's close to your witch's gingerbread house, just because of the cinnamon. But
well, what I was gonna say, like one, it does remind me. It does feel like a tiki tropical style drink, but also because of the amount of cinnamon and everything, it also feels like a good Christmas drink.
true.
Having a look at the Christmas tree off camera here.
We are filming this on Christmas Day.
On Christmas Day.
Whenever this
Yeah,
comes out,
this-
Merry Christmas.
This does feel like a Christmassy drink as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 2 ounces of rum in it, and then a little bit of booze from the other ingredients.
Well, this Angostura isn't like the funkiest
Yeah.
rum.
It's not deadly. Well, I'm saying as a Christmas drink, it's not deadly strong, but it's not nothing. Your family wouldn't judge you for drinking this in the morning on Christmas Day. You're not going to have access to desiccated cinnamon grapefruit on hand. The other ingredients, I think, relatively common.
Yeah, everything
you
else
could
here
just
you can.
Like use lime instead of Zap solution and probably accomplish the same thing.
Like we've made our own cinnamon syrup in the past.
We already have grapefruit bitters. In our collection.
Cinnamon absinthe we do not have, but
You could do a
want to
typical
make now.
absinthe rinse.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna.
The cinnamon is just a little nice.
Yeah, I don't think there's any need for it to be cinnamon absinthe if there's also cinnamon syrup and cinnamon on your desiccated grapefruit.
Other than cinnamon absinthe, just smells
Yeah.
lovely. It's very
And
nice.
if you rub it on your skin, you will smell nice, and
Burn.
the alcohol will make its way into your blood eventually.
I'm gonna give this drink. Actually, no, it's awesome. It's very good. I was gonna give it a scale out of 10, and then I was like, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I hate scales out of 10. This is like just an overshare for me. I hate scales out of 10. I just prefer my scales out of 3, where it's like 2 is
Yes,
neutral,
but you know.
2 is maybe, and 3 is good, and then 1 is less than that. It's just like, yeah, are you in or are you out? Were I drinking this, I'm not thinking about what else I would want to be drinking. Therefore, it's a 3 out of 3.
But yeah, this is their intermediate difficulty. I'm gonna guess just because of probably the glass rinse and the crushed ice. Just two things that people might not be immediately familiar with.
Should we take a break, tidy up, and make the other one?
Yeah. Next go round. Clean up. I'm gonna read this one ahead of time to see if we need any more crushed ice. Any hoozle. Next up, the Nutty Mixologist. The little cards do tell you what kind of glass you need as well, which is great. It does say coupe. We somehow still don't have coupe glasses, so.
So you chose a wine glass?
I chose the whitest wine glass we have. There's a couple of things that I think are pretty cool in this one. We've organized them. Today we have still the Angostura 7. I wonder if you can get these kits based on just having the same rum. Because that would be very, very useful. If you have no idea what you're doing, just buy one bottle. Whatever. Anyway, we've got the vanilla syrup this time round, pineapple juice, as well as the Zap solution, this time orange cream bitters, which sounds either very good or not. We'll find out. And a spritz of Frangelico. So, easy peasy, in a shaker. We're gonna do 2 ounces of the rum.
I hate that they don't put the ice first. You're supposed to put the ice first. I'm breaking the rules.
You can if you have a Boston shaker, it doesn't matter. We unfortunately do not.
I'm not sure it ever truly matters. One, the ice is gonna like melt a little bit. It might as well be melting in the tin. And then 2, classic bartender rule is you're supposed to go from the cheapest to the most expensive ingredient.
In case you fuck up. And then you're not throwing out a very expensive spirit, as opposed to some cheap lemon.
Yeah. Okay, Angostura in 2 ounces.
1 ounce of the vanilla syrup. This is just vanilla, or is it Frangelico vanilla?
Yeah, it's just vanilla. I wonder if that's... I guess it's not. I was wondering if that was Frangelico infused absinthe.
No, I think it's just a Frangelico and a tiny...
Spritzer.
Do we have Frangelico?
We do.
Nice, we can refill that.
I doubt it.
Maybe. We'll find out. We will update this video with that knowledge. Editing Alistair, put the information right here. Where my hand is.
I'm sure the text says, never did it.
We totally remembered and 100% did that. We need 3/4 of an ounce of pineapple juice.
3/4 of an ounce. Huh?
3/4. To that line.
The highest line
The highest
is higher than that is the full ounce. 3/4 of an ounce.
Huzzah.
Pineapple juice.
I do appreciate that they gave us pineapple juice not from concentrate. Or also that they didn't expect us to just go buy pineapple juice. I might just drink that later. I love pineapple juice. Quarter of an ounce of the Zap solution.
Quarter ounce.
Quarter ounce.
That got an eyeball.
Do we not have a quarter in there?
No.
We...
Very difficult to eyeball things in a cone. But that's less than half of an ounce. So
Nailed it.
Done and dusted.
Again, 3 dashes of the orange cream bitters. It's in a dropper bottle. I guess dash is just the generalized measurement, given that you usually shake the shit out of it. Yeah. Love it. And
That's gonna be some strong flavors.
we are going to rinse the coupe glace with the Frangelica.
Settle in for 15 minutes of attempted spritzing.
That one was a bit easier.
I got my technique down. I don't be tickling or nothing.
I mean, any spritz... Oh, Frangelico just smells nice. Anyway, any spritzing bottle you have, it has to, like, suck up the fluid and eventually figure it out. We could have just done a
Just
rinse
like
with
Catholic girls.
Frangelica.
It's a good joke.
It was a joke. Shika shika.
Give this bad boy a shake. Big smiles for Steve the bartender.
Is that one ice cube gone? Probably. And fine strain into coupe glass.
Yeah, there's absolutely no need to strain it. It's no, that ice is melted, but
I assume this is under-diluted, which is
well,
probably fine.
well, it'll be over diluted. Because I put in like a handful of ice that then melted.
Yeah. Anyway. That is garnished with dehydrated Frangelica infused pineapple slice. It smells very pineapple-y already. It's nice. Not the pineapple slices.
I mean, it does smell very pineapple-y.
Ooh, you do get the Frangelica though. And then we drink. I do appreciate the use of pineapple in literally anything because when you shake it, it does aerate lovely and just becomes a bit of a frothy head.
Open a little umbrella without wrecking a little umbrella.
Tis a skill. Good thing we have more little umbrellas.
You do.
I love that they provided one, but we have many.
That's the drink, everyone.
That's the drink. Ooh.
I feel like I was gonna say all you get is pineapple, but just 99% of what you get is pineapple. It's a complex pineapple flavor. It's not like drinking pineapple juice.
I do think it moves through a couple of things. Like you do get the Frangelica, which is kind of on the same plane as pineapple, but not as acidic, so it's a little more.
I think like the hallmark of a great cocktail is if you immediately want another sip because it tastes good and because it tastes interesting. Because yeah, I immediately want to go back to this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, it is a tiki drink. They're not the most inaccessible cocktails. They can be complex and very, very interesting, but they're not something you need to build to. You don't have to get used to them.
Yeah, they're supposed to be just joyful, celebratory, fun drinks for fun afternoons.
While also being delicious and complicated.
I'm gonna the strangest thing that I'm tempted to say is that this is a sophisticated pineapple flavor. Like this isn't pineapple juice for children. There's something elegant about this. There's something really nice and serious about it, but also tastes like pineapple.
The orange cream, I think, fits really nicely in there. It is kind of the midpoint of the pineapple and the frangelica while kind of giving it a little bit of pull down, where it's not just like, this is a sweet thing.
I'm less tempted to drink this during the day. It feels more like an evening drink.
This is you're watching the sunset on the beach.
And it could be a good after dinner drink, really.
Already mildly drunk.
But yeah, I mean, these are two great cocktails from Crafty
Yes.
Cocktail.
I also appreciate that they give you enough ingredients that you can make as many as you want, where
Yeah, not just...
and if you don't need to immediately make all of them, it's not just going to sit in your fridge for a year and a half in a bottle that we may or may not have forgotten existed. Smash cut to last year's video.
Well, we didn't forget they existed. I stopped drinking for 140 days.
That and yeah, they just became part of the scenery.
Yeah.
But no, these I would 100% pull this out and make again. It's a nice thing. It's very easy. The cards make it fantastic. I'm very curious what their YouTube videos look like.
Yeah, check out the Crafty Cocktails YouTube channel, everybody. Are these Calgarian?
I believe they are local.
They are, yeah. I think
Yeah.
we've driven past this place before.
Yes, the logo looks incredibly familiar.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's got even a QR code, so if you're in the middle of making it and you're just like, I don't want to Google it, just do the technology.
Yeah, I can't imagine how bad you are at drinking that you need to Google any of this, but
I mean,
every day is someone's first day on the internet.
I was going to say, if you are just jumping into cocktails, this is a fantastic starter. The cards are easy to read, they're
Keep these
very...
immediately nearby. Do this again tomorrow.
Yeah, they're legible. The story time is a bit much. But
Yeah. That's for the drive home when you were a kid and you bought a video game, you opened it in the car so you could read the manual.
the papery manual. Yeah, I think these are two fantastic drinks, done really well, made very easy.
Yeah. We'll have to try it again in the future with nothing from the kit and see how replicable it is.
I mean, we will still have to use a couple of things from the kit. Just because
I mean, I get like...
orange cream bitters is quite specific. I think we have orange bitters, but...
Yeah, orange cream bitters is a bit rare. But like, those are both things that you could make or find. I wonder how real lemon and lime would replace this.
I mean, can you pass me a small glass? I'm curious what this on its own tastes like. If it is just... Well, no, I'm not going to drink that much. If it is close to a lemon juice or a lime juice, or if it's... Why would you do this to me?
Small glass.
There's so many small glasses under here. You gave me the most delicate one.
This is a bigger glass.
I know. I'm still not putting that much in it. Or if it tastes more like behind the bar lemon lime.
I love the teeny tiny things that we're also accruing.
Yes.
I got a bottle of Bushmills a few weeks ago that had an old-fashioned kit with it. It had a bottle this small, which you can't even see in my hand, and then a bottle that was even smaller that needed to be refrigerated after opening. If you wanted to make like, I mean, still it's an old-fashioned. It still could make like 15 of them, but teeny tiny bottles. And now we have these teeny tiny bottles to go with bottles this small to go next to bottles this big
And my beloved
to go next to classic Ango. The teeniest,
tiny
tiniest of bottles.
Ango. It makes 2 drinks. I don't know how many dashes are in here. But anyway. This is not that sour.
Yeah, well, it doesn't smell like anything.
I think it is just a... What's the stuff they put on like sour gummies?
I don't know. But that is exactly what it tastes like.
Yeah, I think it is just diluted that, which is gonna bother me what that's called. Anyway.
Okay, we gotta wrap this up before camera die.
Oh no! Crafty cocktail. Oh no! Crafty cocktail's good.
Crafty cocktails, good. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Maybe
We
see
really
you
need
again
to eat
before the
before we
year's
do
over.
these.
No, that's how you get lively, is the empty stomach drinking. That's how the video becomes fun.
Empty stomach drinking.